Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep, Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital, Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be Cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
What's up, YouTube? Endless Waffles here. I've played Dark Souls 3 a lot, but I've never done a playthrough on YouTube, so that's why I made this series. I'll do a post-commentary for this series, so I'll get the gameplay footage, and then afterward I'll record my voice to talk over it. This is a secret path that leads to the Titanite Lizard. The thing's basically a mini-boss. It's actually harder than this area's boss. It is a tough fight, and I've lost to it a lot, embarrassingly. But this time I do a little better against it. So here's where I start to panic. I used up all my Estus Flask, which is my healing item, and I'm at low health, so one more hit from this thing will kill me. So, right here I was really nervous. Okay, that was way, way too close. I don't know how I survived that. My plan was that if I died, I would cut the video, then I would resume it after I got back to where I died at. But this doesn't happen here, because I got pretty lucky. I find the first bonfire here. Since this is the tutorial area, it's not too difficult. The only real hard thing about it is that stupid lizard. Here we have the first boss, Eudex Gundyr. He's not much of a challenge, his moves are very predictable, and he does low damage. But for a new player, he is a little bit terrifying. In my first playthrough, his second form really freaked me out. I mean, it's kind of intimidating, to be honest. You may have noticed that you actually get less souls for killing him than you do the lizard, or the lizard it's about 4,000, for him it's 3,000, which I find kind of funny. I feel like I should be doing a lot better here, but yeah, I'm kind of taking a lot of hits. Finally. Here I make the mistake of skipping dialogue, which I don't want to do for this series. I don't want to skip it, but I just did out of habit.
I, the lords, to very well then take.
I usually put a lot of points into Vigor. I try to hit the soft cap of 27, because that's a good number to have.
Farewell, Ash of May the Flame.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust? A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
If your build doesn't really work off of spells, miracles, or anything like that, it's usually best to switch your Ashen Estus to a regular Estus. In Firelink Shrine, there's this kind of hidden path that gets you an Estus flask, and it also will give you a nice ring to start the game with. I found that jump a little tricky, but once you get practice at it, you can do it more consistently. I know this might sound strange, but there is a talking crow named Pickle Pea that if you give her items, she'll trade you different items. Yep, pretty weird. The iron bracelets she gave me are part of the Solaire of Astora set, so if you bring her different items, you'll eventually be able to get the whole suit that makes you look like Solaire. This ring gives you 10% more souls when you wear it. It's not amazing, but it really helps in the early game.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Yeah, he's pretty creepy.
Do not be away over long.
It wasn't he. Prithee, be careful.
The main reason I fought that lizard was for the souls it gives, and now I'm about to fight the Master. I'll get enough souls from it to get a good start in the early game. The Master can be a bit tricky since he can parry and he does massive damage. He definitely is a challenge in the early game, but he gives an okay katana and a lot of souls. Personally, I wouldn't call myself a katana guy. I'm just not into it. I usually only use shields for parrying, and the one I just picked up weighs less than the one I've been using, so I thought it was a good choice. Sorry, I skipped the dialogue again. I'll try not to do that in the future. Since I killed the master, he gave me a good amount of souls that I could use to level up. If you combine the souls from Gundyr, the lizard, and the master, it really adds up.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
Alright guys, we're gonna have to stop the video here. I'll see you next episode where we explore the High Wall of Lothric. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe.